I'm here at the Ultion booth at Fit Show. I'm here with Nick Dutton. Tell me a bit about Ultion, Nick.
Ultion historically has been all about security and creating locks designed to keep the bad guys out.
Yep.
We've been busy doing that for about 7 or 8 years now. There's been obviously a lot of demand that we've noticed, a lot of people wanting to move towards smart locking. And I think our concern when we've been looking at what's been happening is that the drive was a lot of businesses were coming at that from the direction from convenience or from technology, less from security. So we wanted very much, and the Ultion brand has become very synonymous with being high security and about keeping the bad guys out. So we wanted to come at a smart lock solution from security so that the homeowner doesn't need to compromise or sacrifice the stuff that they really want from their front door.
It is that friction sometimes in all measures of security, whether it's online security or physical security, of that security versus convenience. And there's a kind of a happy dance that we try to tread between the two. And sometimes you go all out security and it's really annoying. You've got 18 locks that you need to do, and you go all out convenience and you are letting the bad guys in. But you think you found the balance for that with your product range here. Tell us more about that then.
Yeah, well, what we've done, we've created the Ultion Nuki. We've worked with Nuki, a European brand, who created technologically a really solid electronic system that works on a global stage. Doesn't work as well in the UK as it's doing in other countries because of the foibles of our locks and our doors. So the way that we've configured our door handles, the way that we've configured our locks, what we've done is we've worked with them to bring a solution that works really well for the UK doors and basically made their technology available in the UK whilst at the same time combining it with the security that people would expect from Ultion.
Okay, so you've taken this existing technology, successful elsewhere, and you've tailored it to fit the UK specifications and the peculiarities of our builds and building regs over here.
It's designed for British doors to British standards.
Okay, you've got some British doors to British standards with some of this smart lock technology here. Yeah. Can we see and hear it in action?
Well, I think, first of all, what you've got is this is the Ultion Nuki. This is the lever version. There's an escutcheon version on the other door over there for more the heritage style doors. This is everything there is to do with Ultion Nuki. So on the outside of the door, if we can go round.
Yeah, around here, Tom.
That's what Ultion Nuki looks like from the outside.
That looks like a normal door handle. Absolutely. Nothing special about that?
Nothing whatsoever. There is no wiring, no electronics, nothing on the outside whatsoever. And that's our door handle. However, it works with anyone's door handle. So you could keep your existing door handle, but just fit Ultion Nuki to the inside. Yep. What you've then got is an optional wireless keypad. Yeah. Okay. Which you can use a fingerprint keypad to auto lock. All you would need to do is press the button. That will then automatically lock it. So as soon as you walk out the door, you press the button and that's locked it.
Nice.
Yeah?
Nice. And that's wireless, importantly?
Yes, that's wireless.
Okay.
So then from the inside...
Coming around here again, back to where a lot of the tech is.
So inside here, what you've got is you've got the rechargeable battery, you've got the motor, you've got the ability to be able to lock and unlock by pressing. Yeah. You've also got, inside there, you've got the bridge. So that connects directly to the internet, which gives you access remotely from anywhere in the world without having to plug a bridge into a power socket somewhere in the house. It's all contained within that unit. From there, you can manage it either from the app that it comes with, or you can control it from Apple HomeKit, Google Home, you can control it from Amazon Alexa, even the Ring doorbell. In the Ring doorbell app, there is a button there so whilst you're talking to the delivery driver that's on your doorstep, you can press the button in the app and unlock the door directly from their app.
Okay, so a couple of things there. First of all, you mentioned rechargeable battery, just coming at this not from a tech skeptic, but kind of from a fallback perspective in case all the tech fails. Talk to me about battery, ease of replacement, how often you'd need to replace it.
The rechargeable battery, there's a USB-C port underneath there. So you just plug the USB-C in, and then that recharges it. You clip it out, clip it back in. When it gets to about 20% low, that light there will start to glow red to tell you that you need to think about recharging it. You'll get a notification on your phone to say that you need to recharge it. But if all that fails, you ignore that, you ignore your phone, and you still need to get access, and you've let the battery run down, you can still control it by hand. And equally from the outside, it comes with a key.
Yes, I saw that on the other side as well, which is why you're fooled a little bit into thinking it is just your traditional key. And then in terms of internet connection, you mentioned there as well, integration with all of the common kind of home tech platforms there. That's just a Wi-Fi connection that's going to my existing Wi-Fi router.
That's right, yeah. So that connects straight to your Wi-Fi connection. And so I mentioned the Ring doorbell. You can even connect it, or it even integrates directly with the Airbnb app. So as a landlord, the moment that you have a tenant that takes out a rental from your on your property, the Airbnb app will automatically send access to the tenant's phone that is going to work just for the period that they've rented that property.
That's really smart, and it's those integrations that I think really help this to work. Again, just coming at this from not a skeptic's point of view, but just some of the questions that I can imagine people who need a bit of convincing, what they would ask. What do insurance companies say about this kind of technology? Because, you know, once upon a time, this felt very much like it's a novelty. We've got the technology, so let's try to use it wherever. And I'm just curious as to whether insurance companies are fully on board with this, whether there are standards that need to be met in terms of securing that wireless connection and so on.
Yeah, well, there's currently, that's connected to the British Standards Kite Mark. There's a new standard out, the IoT, the Internet of Things, which, touch wood, hopefully very shortly, within days, we're going to be we're working towards getting the IoT Kite Mark.
This is that PT, the Product Security Telecoms Infrastructure Kite Mark. This is a kind of new active part. Yeah, PSTI, that's right.
I'm impressed.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's my job.
It's been an incredible amount of work to achieve that, and the testing has been brutal, to be quite honest. But we're hopeful that we'll cross that line shortly.
Excellent stuff. Well, listen, thank you very much for chatting us through all of this. It's been really interesting to see it in action, and you know, you can say all the hey computer stuff and get that to unlock as well. Do it from your smartphone. It's been really good to see this in action and see the kind of newer iterations of this technology, because we have seen this over the years, in particular at Fit Show, but to see it with all of those integrations, I think that's what sells it for me. It's a really neat unit, but to hear about all of those integrations as well really helps it to sing. Final question, how's the event been for you? And we've been trying to speak to you all day, Nick, and you've been so busy here on the stand. How have you found this year's event so far?
Really good. It's been really busy. You know, we're one day in, but yeah, the first day that was a busy day.
Great to hear. Nick, really good to chat. Thanks for joining us. Cheers.